Welcome back to my series of Marvel film reviews. We are on the lead up, the build up to Infinity War, but now we're talking about Thor. Thor is directed by Kenneth Branagh, stars Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, Tom Hiddleston, Anthony Hopkins, Idris Elba, and some more. So Thor is born in another world called Asgard. He is about to become king. He is the successor of his father. It's pretty much waiting for him. Just as he is about to take the throne, a massive event occurs to stop the ceremony, and so this leads to a huge battle between Thor and his friends against the Frost Giants. Due to his irresponsibility and his arrogance, he is banished from Asgard. He's taken to Earth, where he meets Natalie Portman's character, and now we have the film. The first time I watched it, I was very, very young, younger than I already am, and I just wanted to watch a film that was just action-packed, superheroes. I did not know anything about how to be critical when watching a film. All I wanted was just explosions, superheroes, a funny film, whatever, and I got that. And I enjoyed it back then. I watched it again, and I still enjoy this film. This film is so much fun. It is just very funny as well. There is a lot of comedic times that just they nail really right, not all the time, but we'll get to that in a sec. Chris Hemsworth as Thor is a very enjoyable superhero. He is very funny. He is so royal and arrogant and just up himself. That's Thor. That's how he is. And I feel like if you put him on Earth, there is a lot of opportunities to make some comedy, and they did that really well. They really spent their time to just deliver some funny scenes with Chris Hemsworth. My favorite line of this entire film is this:
I need a horse.
We don't have horses, just dogs, cats, birds.
And give me one of those large enough to ride.
Can you imagine Thor, Chris Hemsworth, riding a dog or a cat? I mean, like, literally with his hammer. I don't know, I just found that really, really funny, that he's so royal, he's so up himself that he finds it okay to go to a pet store and say, I need a horse, you know? I really liked him, you know, it really suits his character.
This drink, I like it.
I know, it's great, right?
Another!
Next, I love that there is not that much action in this film. You know, we don't actually see Thor much as a superhero. He's lost his powers, he can't reach his hammer, perhaps he's not worthy of it. That's what we actually find out in this film. They use that time for character development, which I just really enjoyed. I actually really enjoyed the interactions between Thor and his world clashing with Earth. You know, completely different personalities, and I just enjoyed that development. Natalie Portman is Natalie Portman. She's good in every film that she's in, and I just enjoyed the chemistry between these two characters. It's a bit romantic. Sometimes there's one scene where they're looking up at the stars and Chris Hemsworth is explaining to her about the trees of life or something, the tree of the world, of the universe, something like that. And it was just a really, really nice scene. It's really nice. Yes, I like, yes. Tom Hiddleston, finally we have a film that the villain was just done so right. Tom Hiddleston did a great job, great introduction. I found it quite shocking because I've never seen or read any of these comic books or whatever. So I really, when I first watched this film, I was quite shocked with Tom Hiddleston actually being the villain, although, you know, they are brothers. And it's somehow likely. It's just, it was a nice surprise, so I really enjoyed that. But boy, just wait till Avengers, because that's where he just shines. Absolutely, just, what was that? Jeez. Most people in this film do a really good job. Anthony Hopkins is the father in this film. He is the current king. He does a good job as well. The visual effects in this film, the set design for Asgard, the look of Asgard, it looks beautiful. Stunning visual work that they've done. Breathtaking. Sometimes the CGI is a bit there and there when Thor's flying with his hammer. The makeup artists do a fantastic job trying to make these Frost Giants, because they looked awesome. Which brings me to my flaws. There are quite a few in this film. Is this film good? Yes, but there are some flaws. First of all, the writing, the script, it's all over the place, in my opinion. This film tries to be many things, and that's okay, because a lot of films can be serious, they can be funny, they can be epic as well, you know, all that. fantasy themes, and that's fine. It's just, it all depends on how good the script is. And over here, the script is not that great in terms of a film like Iron Man or the Avengers. They just try to mash in so many themes and things that don't seem to work and don't seem to, you know, blend in well together. So that was a bit disappointing. There are a few lines that they just try to overdo the comedy. One character, I think Natalie Portman's friend, I can't remember her name, it's probably going to be somewhere over here, somewhere here, I don't know, but yeah, I found her character completely useless, in my opinion. Sometimes a bit annoying. I think the first few scenes I was laughing quite a bit because I liked her supporting role, and it was like, she's alright, she can bring the comedy into the film as well as Chris Hemsworth. But then there were sometimes where the writers dedicate a scene where she mourns over losing her iPod, and I'm just like, are you serious? Come on, can think of something better than that. But there were some times, most of the times, where I was laughing because of her. So, you know, it was okay. It's just sometimes they overdo it too much, and sometimes, and because of that, it can seem a bit tacky. But I just love how Thor is just so different according to the humans on Earth. I love that whole mashup in between. He is a god, but he's just himself. He is a royal, arrogant, spoiled brat who just smashes drinks, glasses on the floor, and just does not even, you know, realize what he's done. So I love that interaction and the comedy that he brings to this film. So that was great. Guys, overall, Thor is a funny, it is sometimes a serious film. It's just perhaps, but I think perhaps it's not the most amazing or the best Marvel film. Perhaps my least favorite so far. No, that's not true. Incredible Hulk. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like we still are in that zone where Thor is not the most appealing superhero right now. But fear not, because we have so many more films to look forward to. But I'm going to give Thor a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Check this out because it is a fun film and I enjoyed most of it. So thanks for watching, guys. Look forward to my next review, which is the Avengers. Oh boy, I'm excited for that. Yes. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe and have a nice day.